All right, quick market update because this one is actually worth paying attention to. You may have seen the headline saying that Fannie Mae is now accepting cryptos for mortgages. Just want to give a headline. That headline is a little bit bigger than the actual facts. What really happened is that Better and Coinbase, they launched a new mortgage program where qualified buyers can use Bitcoin or USDC, which is a form of coin, as a collateral to help fund their cash down payments, while the actual loan remains a standard conforming mortgage. Um, Better says the product is designed around Fannie Mae guidelines, and AP reported that those loans can be guaranteed by Fannie Mae if they meet the rules. So that's kind of groundbreaking a little bit for the crypto world as well as the mortgage and real estate world. So here's the important part of how that doesn't not mean that every crypto coin is going to be suddenly approved for home loans tomorrow. Right, it doesn't mean you could just pull up with XRP, Doge, Shiba Inu, or any random wallet and expect a lender like myself to treat it like a regular mortgage collateral. Fannie Mae's published selling guide still says virtual currency generally still has to be converted to U.S. dollars and held in a regulated financial institution before it can count as a down payment or be used for closing costs or reserves or to buy points or anything like that. In my honest opinion, though, I still think this is a big deal. This is almost revolutionary. Not because crypto suddenly took over, housing and finance overnight, or there's this bubble or crypto, or it still could go up and down. But because how big this financial shifts usually start. First, the idea sounds, cringy, and then institutions test it in a limited control way. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And then over time, parts of it become normal. All right. So, that's why I think it's important, and that's why I think it matters. It shows that traditional finance is starting to make and take digital assets more seriously. To me, this is less about, crypto hype or, Bitcoin hype. It's more about the financial system and Fannie Mae slowly expanding what it considers to be usable wealth. That can matter for future buyers, investors, and anyone building wealth in a newer asset class. That's important. As a realtor and mortgage loan originator, there's a second reason people are paying attention, the retirement side. The U.S. Department of Labor recently proposed a rule that gives 401k fiduciaries a clear process and safe harbor framework when considering alternative assets and plan lineups. That does not mean every 401k is suddenly going to go in crypto, but it does show how conversation is moving further into the mainstream, right? So my takeaway is simple. Crypto is cool. I'm not endorsing or giving you any strategy on crypto necessarily, but it's not replacing the mortgage process, next week. But the system is evolving, and the fact that these conversations are now happening at this level is worth watching. And they're probably not going to go backwards. They're going to continue to move forward. So that's exciting news. If you want more market updates like this, explained, in plain English, like I try to do, please follow this page or send me a message. My name is Jim Sukalis. I'm with Keller Home Loans, powered by Mutual of Omaha Mortgage and Keller Williams Realty. This is my message. Crypto is not taking over mortgages tomorrow. The system is clearly evolving. So that's what the case is. That's what's going on. Thanks for checking out the video, and I appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe.